some people saying that like streaming is harder than working a 9-to-5 job. Have you seen that link?
Oh,
Okay,
there's
I-
a good,
debate?
there's a good talk. There's a good discussion, I reckon, because I want to talk about this.
Is streaming harder than a 9-to-5? To be honest, I don't think so.
See, it depends what you mean by hard. The recent Jaguar commercial, like they made an ad, basically like it's like but it had like no cars in it, and then they ended up like getting shit on, like hated on for like.
Yeah, and they doubled
really?
down. They doubled down on
They
like
doubled down on it and called everyone, basically called everyone like not accepting of
Yeah.
the people in the ad. Do we and should we have woke culture in these type of games, in games in general?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What's up?
It's been a few weeks. Hope you
been
guys
a
didn't
while.
miss us too much.
No one missed.
Anyway, we're back.
Fuck, that's rough,
joking.
man.
Yeah. How's everyone been? It's been like, what, 3 weeks since we last
Good.
had a pod.
Fuck, it's been tiring. Been busy. That's why I couldn't really do the podcast.
Yeah. Bro's been a slave, basically.
Yeah, it
Been
is what it is.
Yeah, I've just been working.
Yep, you work night shifts now.
I work night.
Yeah.
shift.
No, not night shifts. They're like you just work
Evening
late.
shifts.
Yeah. I finished at like I got out of the building at like 9:45 yesterday.
Damn.
But
On a
actually it's quite
Friday.
chill. Yeah.
Working 9:45 on a Friday.
Yeah.
At least
That
there's no traffic
sucks.
on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on with the sunglasses, Jesse?
I took a page out of Henry's book, you know, like decided to,
It's got a little bit of eye infection going on.
yeah.
Yeah, someone farted on his pillow.
I told his girlfriend to stop. You know, I told his girlfriend to stop.
No, I just got a sty. Yeah. It's a bit, yeah.
Fair enough.
So it happened to your other eye before, right?
Yeah, so
She farted on your pillow twice.
that's not what happened.
She farted on the right eye, and the next day she's like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
I'm actually so lucky though. Literally got a sty on my left eye, it healed, and then a few days ago I got a sty on my right eye. So now I'm just
It's probably from the same source.
Now he,
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, same sauce, but it's fine.
Did you change the pillow sheet?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't.
No, she did not
You
fart.
flipped it to the other side, from the left side to the right.
yeah.
For a fact, she did
Oh,
not fart
shit.
in my
That's
eye.
crack up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
unfortunate.
Yeah.
have you been?
I've been alright, just working. Back to making some music here and there, every now and then. Playing some
Plug.
Nah, not yet.
Damn.
Playing a lot of Fortnite with my little brother.
Oh,
So
that's
pretty
wholesome.
Yeah.
His little brother is like 18. Like, what? How's your brother?
Almost 18.
Okay.
So that's wholesome.
because people are gonna be like, oh, that's cute. Like, they're gonna think that you're playing with like your 5-year-old little brother.
Yeah.
But nah, this is like a duo, like a proper duo.
Yeah. We're like past the age of like snitching on each other. Or we were like way past that.
Did you guys ever snitch on each other?
Not really, I don't think. But like we would like sort of have beef sometimes. But now it's like super chill.
If you brought a girl over, and your mom and dad didn't know, because it was like late at night, you guys came back late. Would your mom and your dad,
My brother?
your brother saw her? Would he tell your parents?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think he would have before?
Maybe like when he didn't understand, maybe. But now I think he's like old enough to know that I'll just.
So
Keep his-
I'm guessing you wouldn't tell them either if you saw
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Of course not. I would want him to like
Damn.
have that experience.
But what if it's like, what if it was a dude?
Yeah, maybe they're just having maybe he just needed a crash.
Yeah, true. If it's a dude, I think that'd be pretty chill. I think that'd be more chill.
would it make you feel like, fuck, does he swing that way?
Nah, I don't think he does.
Nah, I'm not saying he does.
Yeah.
But would you tell your parents if he did though?
I think I'd be like, yo, like what was that? Like I talked to him first.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
yeah,
yo,
okay.
is that what I think it is?
That's respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
So he knows that I have like the tattoo here,
Yeah.
and like I don't think he's told our parents.
Would your parents kill you?
I think this is something that I'd rather just not let them know because it's like it's not a big deal.
Asian parents, man,
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't support the tattoos.
yeah, or
That's like why I don't have one.
yeah,
'Cause otherwise, I think I would just like kind of go reckless about it.
Yeah, and it's like you got to pick like the right spot where it's
Also,
like
it's so expensive.
yeah, it is expensive.
Yeah. All right. So what's been going on? What's been going on
And recent
in
news,
the recent news?
bloody Keshi cancelled his concert.
Rescheduled.
Okay, it's not cancelled.
From the official comms, it's cancelled. Like they didn't mention no reschedule.
I mean, after he has to reschedule, surely.
That's
Yeah.
what we thought about Justin Bieber.
Yeah, that's
He just-
true. That's true.
he
And
just
then he
did
straight up
cancelled.
cancelled it.
Yeah.
Did you get your money back?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
we got our money back for Justin Bieber, but he never came back.
And how long did it take to get the money back?
Actually,
Dude,
like
like
4 years ago.
it was
4 years.
Oh really?
It wasn't 4 years ago.
I'm pretty.
It
3
was
years
not
ago.
4 years ago.
3 years ago.
It was like
yeah.
2 or 3 years ago.
I think we got our money back like in a.
No, we got our money back like within like a month, I think.
Yeah.
But it did take a while. I remember.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably probably takes a while to for them to figure out how much to refund.
Yeah.
But I doubt like if he's canceling it because not enough tickets sold. Like, but like last time he came, it was like pretty filled.
I think it's because like dates in like North America they didn't sell as much, so then those got like postponed, and then it just like and it's
I
postponed
mean, this is all
everything.
speculation though,
Yeah.
because he said it was like scheduling issues.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I better see a reschedule.
Yeah. 'Cause the same day that we got that email, someone told me that Drake was coming in Feb,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
he's coming on that same day, I'm gonna be so fucking
Yeah,
mad.
no,
What do you
I
think?
saw it. Yeah, he's coming.
Are you guys gonna go Drake?
Fuck no.
Nah.
You're not gonna go Drake.
Hell no.
Are
Why?
you?
No.
I don't really
I
listen.
mean,
to
I
him.
don't have anything against him. I just don't listen to him that much.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. But you made it sound like you fucking hate him.
I feel like if he's coming though, he's probably going to Eden Park.
I think it's Spark Arena. He's doing
Is
2
it?
shows in Spark, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
damn.
It's like I don't care about that scene. I just want to see Keshi, man.
So yeah, we're the most basic Kevin Yuen
Yeah.
type dudes. Yeah.
Yeah, like the
No,
day.
Drake has some good songs. It's just that I wouldn't go to a concert
Yeah,
because of like the 2 good songs I like.
yeah, and it's like the people there are gonna be a very young.
Yeah,
immature.
but wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of stupid.
kind of
you
like
know?
the Travis Scott type.
Yeah,
type vibe.
exactly.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
same crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say Travis Scott people are worse.
Oh yeah.
They're actually, some of them are actually retarded. Like the ones that do like the fights and stuff.
Yeah, they purposely make her like a fight pit or something.
Yeah,
right?
it's actually so
Yeah,
stupid.
I saw that.
It's crazy.
Degen.
And you have the Coldplay crowd is like
This is
mature,
purely wholesome,
Yeah,
like-
wholesome,
Coldplay
mature.
is nice. Yeah.
They're like 3 generations of fans.
Coldplay is
Yeah.
like true love of like just going with music. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis Scott is like a party sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's the Ragers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate that.
What about Keshi? What do you think from what we?
She's full of fucking broken boys.
Yeah.
The broken boys
the
club.
basic Asians around the
Yeah.
world. just-
Basic Asians, basic dudes that got dumped.
yeah, the hashtag Valorant, hashtag Keshi, hashtag
Yeah,
Boba.
yeah. You're like platinum.
Yeah.
No, not even plat. You're probably like gold in Valorant.
True.
Play Gold Keshi in the background playing while you're just crying.
Yeah, hashtag 07. Like,
07.
if I do see like the refund in my bank account, that's when I'll know that it's actually cancelled.
Yeah.
Because if it's like rescheduled, they'll just change the
They
date,
wouldn't
right?
refund you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Because I think that's why Justin Bieber's refund took so long. Because initially I think it was a reschedule, and then finally he decided that it was not
Okay.
gonna happen. Yeah, because his face was paralyzed.
Damn.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. But I was
And-
really looking forward to it. And now he has a kid, so God knows when he's going to tour again.
Yeah.
Is he still making music?
Nah, not since like
Aw.
a year or 2 ago.
True.
You know,
Those guys just come and drop like a top 10 album, and then they just leave for like 4 years.
Yeah.
yeah.
Respect her.
Do you know Bi?
From Icon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming too.
He's coming for a tour. But
Like, solo?
yeah.
He's only solo.
He's performing at Takapuna,
What the fuck?
like in one of the event centers.
Really?
Oh, it's not his own concert?
It is.
Oh, but it's like a venue in Takapuna.
Yeah.
That's a weird place to be.
Yeah.
I guess he's not like huge.
Yeah.
I think he's like a pretty well-known name, right? Because he's
Yeah,
from
no, he's
like
really
K-pop.
talented. The only reason he got kicked out of Icon is because apparently he was doing
Smoking the
weed.
ganja. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's Korea, man.
Yeah, Korea. Tight on that shit.
Thinking back, Post Malone concert was actually like lit, like really good.
Post Malone was good.
Yeah.
There's people just smoking a joint next to me, and it stank so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go to like that type of crowd.
And it was raining.
Concerts. Oh, was it outdoors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Eden Park.
Western Springs.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, outdoor concerts are lit, dude.
Yeah.
I
When
want
he
to go
performed
to.
Sunflower, it was so fucking fire, man.
yeah.
So fire.
Wait, is it like lights and stuff if it's outdoors?
Yeah.
like
yeah,
lasers?
lights?
Yeah.
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 Really? Oh, shit.
It was That's what dude. One day I want to go to like. We should go to like a festival, some kind of festival.
Yeah, knockout.
Did we talk about this last time?
Yeah.
I think maybe. I just forgot.
Well, no, last time we talked about your experience with Knockout, but then now recently we decided that we should go to Knockout
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Minus the
keen.
drugs.
No, you have to.
Nah, I can't, dude. No.
Mine hits the
I'm
truth.
pure. I'm pure.
I think you won't have fun if you
I'll
don't like
just spend a bunch of money to buy drinks at the place.
I think same.
I'm not like that.
Come on.
Do they
I can't do
sell
that.
spirits?
It's like the Canadian clubs.
Yeah.
Like
Dude, I
vodka,
can
Red
get
Bulls.
buzzed
just-
over. Like, give me like 4 Canadian clubs, I'm done.
Yeah. No, wait, I mean, it's like being drunk is different to being on.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
like,
I know. But
on
I'm not
E.
going to. I'm just my code of ethics, dude.
So you guys are gonna be the people like that sit on the bleachers in the very
Nah.
back, just
I don't
chilling,
know if I could. How long was it? You said it was
like
3.
8 hours. But usually most people are only there for like 7 to like 6 hours.
Well, if you think about it, when we go clubbing, that's like for 3 hours, and I'm already dead.
Yeah, but
And,
like
and knockout is like times 10.
yeah, but like, at the club you don't really get a chance to like sit down. Or
Yeah,
That's
chill.
true. That's true.
Like at like a rave, at least you have time in between sets to like go to the toilet, go grab some water.
I'm just like, I know that I'm not gonna know any songs / like,
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy the songs. That's why I'm just gonna be there to.
No, I think you're just there.
Enjoy.
the vibes.
No,
The
you know,
vibes,
you know
yeah.
when you're drunk and you like get hype over like just like
anything,
hype music.
like hype music.
Yeah, I think it would just, for us it would be like kind of like that.
it's just noise.
yeah.
Fair.
I think like when I went, I didn't know many songs. Like I knew some, but like not like some of the artists I didn't know any songs. I think afterwards it made me appreciate that type of music more. So then I like listened to more of it. So then I think the next time that I go, I would like have even more fun. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I can
Yeah.
appreciate that. It's like, it's fun. Like it's
Yeah.
good music, like fun music.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't listen to it in my car. I mean, maybe I would.
Actually, sometimes I do, like occasionally.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
gym music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't rain next year because it's outdoors.
Should be fine.
Is it the same venue?
Should be. Like I don't think it gets any bigger, to be honest.
Fair.
I mean, it was pretty big, right?
Yeah, it's like Eden Park. It's like a little bit bigger than Eden Park.
That's crazy.
I mean, what else was there? Have you guys been seeing like the chill guy meme?
Yeah. Fucking too much.
Dude,
Yeah.
people are creative with that. Like,
Yeah,
like they literally write anything, and at the end it's just, I'm just a chill guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's like the best one you've seen though.
Where's that dog from? Do you guys
I have
know?
no clue.
Oh, actually, apparently it's started. It's actually like a Bitcoin thing. Like there's like a coin literally called like Chill Guy coin or some shit.
That's
I think that's because it became a meme.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I
'cause,
thought
like-
it came from that.
My friend, he like tells me about these like crypto stuff, and like, every time there's like a new like meme, someone just makes a coin out of it.
interesting.
Because there's like Dogecoin, right, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, if anyone knows where that dog came from,
Yeah, that outfit
Comment.
kind of chill.
I thought it was like the same as you know like the Arthur meme, like the fist.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was the
yeah.
same thing, but I don't think so. Yeah.
no, I don't think it's the same. Like, you think it's just like the same type cartoon?
Same show cartoon.
No, it doesn't. It has the same animation. I don't know what we're talking about.
I like
mystery chill guy.
Yeah, I like the music is chill. Actually chill. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, this is new to me. This is music that comes with the fucking meme.
There's like a
Yeah, like
a associated like sound.
Yeah, like the
What the
sound. to
fuck?
it.
To be fair, I've only ever seen these memes when I'm at work,
Oh, so it's like on
so I
mute.
mute my phone.
Okay,
Well,
go look it up right now.
Hold on, let me open it up.
It's like a. I don't even know. Yeah,
Oh, copyright.
Yeah.
Shit.
it's actually good though.
It's very chill.
It is chill.
It's
It
actually
is
very
chill.
chill.
I've never listened. I thought I've never listened to the tune. I just realized that.
It's a banger.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Speed came to New Zealand recently, like this week, last week.
Yeah.
That guy is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's fun. I appreciate the energy. Like I respect the energy.
I appreciate the little boost to the economy, like that he brought.
Dude, did you see that guy? I don't even know where he was. He must have been like in buttfuck nowhere in New Zealand. And there was like this kid who came out to him topless, but like rubbed like peanut butter all over himself. Yeah. And they just started yelling at each other. And I'm just like,
they just started barking. That's what you do to try to get on his people. That's what kids do to try to get on a stream. You gotta get his attention somehow.
Like, it's just so.
It's brain rot.
Yeah,
it is brain rot. Like, because if you think about like, even because those kids are like high school, like
probably yeah.
But even when we were in like intermediate, no one did that.
Yeah,
like it wasn't like that before.
It's the Gen Z kids.
We're Gen Z. It's Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha kids.
Yeah, but I just don't understand. I guess it's just trying to have fun, but it's.
Yeah. I mean, back then we didn't have like streamer like.
Yeah, we didn't know what streaming was. We didn't have like people like Speed.
It was more like a YouTube. That was
we had the YouTube era.
It was like what PewDiePie.
Yeah.
KSI, OG KSI was funny.
Yeah.
Like Ryan
Higa.
Oh, that's even before. That was like
Ryan is like Ryan is like my brother type.
Age.
Yeah.
Or like what he watched when he was a kid?
Probably.
Really? I remember watching like Nigga Higa when I was like 9 or 10.
My Chinese was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, My Chinese was a.
My Chinese.
That was a classic.
Asian dad reacts to viral videos.
Yeah. But nowadays, these kids, man, they just. I mean, Speed. I respect Speed though. Like,
I think he's only 20.
I think he's hardworking. I would say.
He's definitely like got a good management.
Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people dismiss people that do this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, for example, KSI, Logan Paul, and stuff. But you can't deny that they're hardworking people.
Yeah.
Like, because they ride off the brand, even if it's not like exactly where you like traditionally respectable.
Yeah.
But they they work hard to make it happen.
True.
So
there was like some people saying that like streaming is harder than working a 9-to-5 job. Have you seen that? Like,
there's a good talk. There's a good discussion, I reckon. Because I want to talk about this.
Is streaming harder than a 9-to-5? To be honest, I don't think so.
See, it depends what you mean by hard.
Yeah.
Like, I used to think it's really easy, right? But then if it's really easy, then why they're not as like, why can't everyone be a streamer?
Yeah.
But everyone can be a 9-to-5.
Streaming is like mentally like taxing.
Like, one, you got to get, I think to me, I feel like it is harder because you kind of have to sacrifice quite a bit to be a streamer. And what I mean by this is like recently I didn't consider fully going streaming, but I just thought about it, right?
Is this like real life streaming or like video games?
Video games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think video games though.
But even real life is hard too.
Real life is harder.
Real life is definitely harder.
But like even video games I think is pretty hard because I thought about it, right? You have to stream when it's not school time or work time because otherwise you're not gonna get any views because everyone's at work or school. So you have to stream for anywhere from like 3 o'clock to like midnight, which is usually when everyone's off work.
Yeah.
Right. So let's say you stream Monday, Friday, which is the worst times to stream because everyone's at work and everyone's busy. Let's just say you work those hours though. Like you're giving up that part of the night where usually all your other friends and all your family are probably off work. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you have no social interaction with them. And now let's say, okay, sure, I'll take the weekdays off and I'll stream in the weekends because that's realistically what you should do if you want to earn money, stream on the weekends.
Yeah.
That means your weekends become your job basically. And then on top of that, you have to be entertaining, which is like, that's like the hardest part.
Yeah. That comes down to like personality.
Yeah.
And also if you have big personalities.
And I don't know about you, but like the older I get, because those streamers, some of them are pretty old.
Yeah.
But the older I get, and the worse these shit games are, I don't want to play them for like fucking 8 hours straight. But it's kind of like you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think from my perspective is like a lot of these people like they're gonna play video games anyway, and if they just like start streaming while they play, and like you can still call yourself a streamer, right? But like, you might not be making it like making it?
Oh,
making it?
I think, yeah. What I mean by this, like, I guess if you want to be an ordinary streamer, it's obviously very easy. But when I meant by being hard is like being successful.
Oh.
It's hard.
Like a full time.
Like a full time, like you're rich.
Okay, in
It's
that
hard.
way, I think it is harder.
Yeah.
Because like,
Because I'm measuring success, right? I'm not
Yeah.
measuring like,
yeah,
obviously like any goon can just like open up a webcam and stream.
yeah, and for that reason, that's why I don't think people should do it. Like,
Yeah. Well, I think it's one of those things where it starts off as a hobby, I reckon.
yeah,
And then
Yeah.
it's pretty risky to try to do it full time straight away.
yeah. I mean, that's not even risky. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, unless you have like some background and like I don't know if you're like skilled or in something, and you can like market that. If you're just some
Yeah.
like a random, like no one's gonna watch you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even these like these esports pros, I reckon. I was thinking about this like ages ago when I was watching Worlds. I was like, man, if you're like top tier player, the worst thing you can do is not become a streamer,
Yeah.
because esports does not pay that well. Unless you're like Faker.
Okay.
But a regular like Valorant player, pro, you should probably try go big in streaming.
Yeah.
Like you use the fact that you're a pro to go streaming.
I feel like a career in esports is like very short. So
Yeah.
like on average.
Yeah.
It's like what, like maybe like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally think a 9 to 5 though is just like it's a safer bet and it's like the smart choice.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like, but like this whole topic leads back to like Speed being like a in real life sort of streamer guy,
Yeah.
right?
In real life streams.
But that's tiring as, man.
Yeah.
He's touring the world and like,
But
Yeah.
the thing, there's like 2 different types of like in real life streams. I feel like there's like Speed, which is like, you know, he's going
around.
around to different countries and he has to do something entertaining, right?
yeah,
And then there's people that just like, not saying they're lazy, but like they also travel the world, but they just, you know, like just eat or like something.
oh dude, like people like Mark Weens,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
bro, that's a dream job, man.
Yeah.
Dream job.
Yeah.
But wait, didn't Speed start off playing video games though?
Yeah, he did.
Before
Yeah,
he
he
started
did,
doing
yeah.
IRL stuff?
Actually, they do. He does like, what is it called? Speed run? No. Yeah, speed runs. Like sometimes with Kai
But
Cenat.
this is what I mean by like those people don't get enough credit for actually how smart they are. Like, because they went from just like playing games and understanding that they had to pivot, and then now they pop like people like KSI. Like he played fucking FIFA, man, back in the day,
Yeah.
and he just yelled at the camera. And now he's
No, he's
doing
fucking-
music. He's boxing. He's got brands. He's
Yeah.
From the screen to the
yeah,
ring.
like
To
and
the
I
pen,
feel like
to
a
the
lot of
king.
people disregard like
Yeah.
that talent of theirs.
yeah, it's like you can call
Like
them
you can hate on them, you know?
you can call them many things, but if you call them dumb, it kind of makes the person calling them dumb stupid.
Yeah, like they're far from dumb.
yeah,
Like even though on camera they might play a character that's dumb, they're far from dumb. You can just tell. Like
Yeah.
all these
Smart.
deals.
Yeah.
Fucking Speeds interviewed like Kevin Durant
yeah.
with Logan Paul and stuff. Like
Yeah. You know what's crazy?
These are business moves, man.
You know what's crazy? There's a you know Kai Cenat, right? Like you've heard of him?
Yeah. I've heard
Yeah,
of
he's a
it.
streamer.
Yeah. No, so like I think last year he went to Japan. He met this like Asian guy called Ray. He's like this.
Oh, yeah, this
Oh
Taiwanese guy.
yeah, I heard about that guy.
Literally, and he was a fan. And now they're like boys and like friends. And then like just whenever I like on my TikTok I see like ever since then like his whole life is straight. Like Ray, he literally met Kyrie Irving like yesterday.
Yeah. See,
just
that's what I'm
because
talking
of
about. Like, things
he's
like
met
this.
like SZA, just all these. and
Like
then
it
it's
just takes
damn.
it just takes one thing in your life if you play around it well,
Yeah,
like it'll pop
That's
off.
actually crazy.
true.
Butterfly.
Yeah, because I remember like a while ago, maybe like a year ago, there was this like TikTok trend of like gnomes. Have you guys seen it?
Gnomes.
Yeah, like
Like
you know, like
the-
garden gnomes. It's like a
Yeah.
guy with like a paper like hat and like a towel, and he's like crouching, and it looks like a little gnome. That was like a big meme on like my TikTok for like.
Oh, I think I
bit.
remember.
And then like there was this one guy who was like the leader of the gnomes basically, and he was like some Polish dude or like Russian dude or whatever. And then like a week later, he makes a video of Speed.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. And so like that means that his managers, like Speed's managers, like they found that meme like when it was like at its peak, and then they like scheduled it so that they can like make content together to like capitalize off it. That's smart.
So why are we not doing that?
I feel like these days you gotta be dumb. You have to do something like
Should we just do,
dumb,
like- yeah.
outrageously dumb, not controversial, like dumb. So then it
I
gets
don't know,
memed
we'll,
on,
we'll
and then
walk down Queen Street, and then Jesse just like does something dumb.
Oh no, there's a frog. You know the frog?
Oh yeah,
The frog guy.
Oh, the
Yeah.
frog guy,
Dancing frog guy.
Yeah.
Like something like that.
All right,
He was consistent with it.
Buy,
Like
buy a frog outfit. We'll go on the street. We'll film it.
and start dancing.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
We can impersonate him. He's like, how's everyone gonna know
this
this?
is a Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah,
it becomes like I used to think when it comes to attention and like if we're talking about all these streamers and stuff, I used to think that like all plus publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
I think that's cap.
Really?
I think it's cap. I thought until recently I thought it was like good, but there are genuine like if you look at like these companies that try to. Have you heard of like the recent Jaguar
Yeah.
commercial?
Yep.
Like they made a ad, basically like it's like a DEI ad, basically
Yeah.
just like trying to showcase like diversity, but it had like no cars in it, and then they ended up like getting shit on, like hated on for like
Yeah, and they
Oh,
doubled
really?
down. They doubled down on
they
like
doubled down on it and called everyone basically called everyone like not like accepting of
Yeah.
the people in the ad.
oh shit,
Yeah, and it was like there was like a lot of hate because they're a sports car company.
right,
Yeah, like a luxury car company.
Yeah. And then it was like the basically the topic was like, yeah, you got a lot of publicity about it, and everyone's talking about your brand, but then the people that buy your car are not the people that talk about
Okay.
talking about it right now. You know?
True. Because people that would buy Jaguars, they're not looking at ads.
Well, they're like fucking like Jesse's dad, like
Yeah.
type people. You know, like
Yeah.
old, middle aged to old like white dudes or like whatever.
Yeah.
Who are,
Entrepreneurs.
by the way, mostly like right wing.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna.
True.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Like conservative, right?
Yeah, because like there was a thing I saw like many times like fucking ages ago. You probably heard it too. It's like Lamborghini doesn't have like ads on TV because their customers don't watch TV, have time to watch TV. You know what I mean?
Oh really?
That's an interesting thought.
It's like that same ethos, right? It's
No,
like
no, yeah. Now you think about it. When have you ever seen a Lamborghini ad on
never.
TV?
you've never seen an Lamborghini ad like full stop. You've only heard about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like those
Yeah.
brands don't need that much marketing.
Yeah.
Because they only need to sell like a few cars to make a lot of profit.
Yeah, and like same with like Jaguar as well. Like they had that same reputation.
Yeah.
Basically.
But basically, yeah, they were trying to like pivot to be like more diverse, which I honestly think is a huge mistake for most companies.
Yeah.
But-
Damn.
I think the ad was stupid though. It was like
It had literally nothing to do with cars.
yeah, like I thought it was like a
That was the most wild
like a
part.
fashion brand.
Yeah,
type of
like
thing.
there was like it was you when you watched it, it was like you were watching like a Balenciaga type.
Yeah, it's like all colorful.
Yeah, yeah,
And they're
yeah.
doing like weird like abstract stuff.
yeah,
And you know, like the weird like mottos.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
copy nothing.
Oh,
what is
I
it
like
like
that.
it was like copy nothing, and in the comments they're like, "Bro, this is literally like a Balenciaga ad."
Yeah.
What do you mean copy nothing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Damn.
Yeah.
Someone's getting fired.
No, I think it's just like I think a lot of company top executives are not in touch with our generation, but they try to be in touch by being diverse, like quote unquote diverse, and it's not working. Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard that a lot of like big corporate companies in America, they're like ditching all the DEI like schemes.
Yeah, because it didn't work. Like it just
Yeah.
doesn't work.
it's coincided with Donald Trump.
It's just
too.
because there's no fucking like the community is like not as big as they think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I don't really personally agree with like DEI anyway. Like, I think everything should be based on merit.
Ooh,
Yeah,
controversial.
and like
Wait, what was the again?
diversity, equity,
Yeah,
inclusion.
and
Oh right, yeah.
Like that's basically saying like every how do you say it? It's like certain people of like certain backgrounds they get like advantages because
Yeah.
of their background.
Like
and
white
not because they
privilege.
work harder or like they're smarter. It's like you know at Harvard, right? There was a controversy like a few years ago. It's like Asian admissions to Harvard were like a lot stricter. And then like for like other races it was like a lot less strict to get into like Harvard med school or whatever. And that just like it makes the fucking doctors like just dumber in general, because you're not getting the best people. You're getting just some people.
It's a very controversial topic.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, I get what you mean. That's how it's. I don't know if we can speak much about it, but yeah. I just think when it comes to these things, like it should only be based on one thing, that's skill and talent.
that's it. That's merit, right? It's like what you can achieve, not like where you came from.
And I think that's just like on the surface, if you don't think about it too much, like a high level view, that's like the most logical answer.
Yeah, I think that's how every like important job should be. Like if it's like a McDonald's job, it's like, it doesn't really matter, right? If you're just flipping burgers, like who cares? Like
Putting fries in the bag.
like, have a diverse McDonald's crowd.
Shout out
Who
to
cares?
McDonald's workers.
Yeah, but if you're like, I don't know, the CEO of like the most important company in the world, then like it's got to be someone qualified, you know?
Yeah.
Can't just be someone like fucking Jaguar. Like they just pick some dude from the crowd to be the marketing executive or whatever, and look where I got them.
Who was that guy? I don't even know.
Yeah, like do you see his speech?
Oh.
It's like the way that he was like dressed, it just didn't seem like it was for a car company at all.
Yeah. Well, you can tell like that type of guy would produce that type of ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he wear?
He was wearing like a blazer, but like no shirt underneath or something.
Oh,
It's just like there's nothing wrong with what he wore, but it's just like you can tell it fits like the sort of product that he released eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're an investor, it's like you wouldn't care about any of that. You would just care about are you selling more cars? Yes or no? That's it.
Yeah. No. It's true.
Yeah.
that's true.
And I do like Jaguars too, by the way.
I heard they're pretty dog shit now
Oh,
compared
really?
to like the old days, because they're owned by an Indian company called Tata Motors. Same with Land Rover. And this was like years ago as well. So like after that, they weren't the same.
Damn.
Yeah. And,
Maybe
like,
this was
yeah.
Maybe this was like a genius move. I'm not sure. As yet, it's hard to tell.
We'll see.
It is hard to tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. We're becoming like a tech, like a business podcast.
Business.
Which that would be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Tata.
Oh, we're back. And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back. So
Quick piss break.
Quick piss. So we want to talk about what?
Dragon something. The game.
Oh yeah. So I want to talk about. Recently, I saw this thing, and because bringing it back to when we were talking about the Jaguar thing.
Yeah.
This applies to like this game recently called Dragon Age: The Veil Guard, and it's meant to be like this huge AAA game.
AAA.
And I'm talking like hundreds of millions spent on this game to make this game.
Is this like GTA level, like scale?
Oh, the God no! GTA will be like multiple scales bigger than this.
Oh, okay.
Like, but games obviously cost a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Takes years to make, salaries,
Yep.
production costs, all that shit. And then basically, like, it was a huge controversy because they decided to be very woke. Like the game, to give you context, the game is like a fantasy game set in the medieval times. But
So
they
is
decided
it kind of like an Elden Ring type game?
Yeah, I think Elden Ring. Like, have you ever played Age of Empires before?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Like that sort of like time period, right?
Okay. Yep.
So the controversy there is like, do we and should we have woke culture like in these type of games and games in general? Because that game ended up flopping like big time. So like I think the peak concurrent players were like 20,000 people or something.
That's piss all.
20,000 for a game that costs hundreds of millions, and it's
Yeah.
like what, $60 USD, so $100.
They're big loss. Then.
Big loss, huge loss. And then like, okay, now like one of the scenes is like this dragon chick, like dragon race chick, she sits down. First thing she says is, "So, I'm non-binary."
Oh, you're a fucking dragon.
I'm not even fucking kidding. That was the first, like the opening line of that scene was like,
Oh my gosh.
her mom's like, "Oh, can you pass me the food?" Like at a dining table, and then the game was like, and then she's like, "Here," and then she sits down and she's like, "So, I'm non-binary," and then the mom's like, "What does that mean?" Like they literally go through a whole dialogue of like
Explaining it. and stuff?
what you would see in like real life, and like those. Have you seen those debates where it's like, like people that debate with like these LGBTQ like community people, and like the same dialogue, but they like put it into like the game, and it's essentially a game of just like pure trauma dumping.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
On these ways.
Damn.
And it takes us back to like the whole Jaguar thing as well. It's like all these companies are now like doing this work culture thing.
Yeah, they're like pandering.
Yeah, and I just think it's so like not unnecessary.
Yeah. Like, do you guys remember the Cleopatra thing that Jada Pinkett Smith was going to make on Netflix? Like a
Oh.
supposed to be
that?
like historically accurate, like a documentary slash show, like based on Cleopatra, the
Cleopatra.
Egyptian things, and like the big controversy was that like they got a black actress to play Cleopatra, but everybody
Was Cleopatra?
no, she was Greek. She was a descendant from Ptolemy, who was one of Alexander's generals.
See, it's weird because I in my head, I think Cleopatra is like brown.
She would have been like olive colored, like Greek Italian ish, because like that's her heritage, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then the controversy was that like it's very well documented that she's descended from Greeks, from Hellenistic people, but then they still get a black actress to like portray her.
Yeah,
and they claim that was factual as well. So it's like they double down on like being wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
think this is the issue right now with like this whole like woke movement, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's just like it's gone to the point where it's like shoved in your face sort of thing.
Yeah, and it's like how they're remaking a lot of like Disney stuff with like new casts.
Yeah, and they're all like
yeah.
Yeah, it's like why don't they just make new stories? Like
That's
what they
what I'm
do with
saying.
Black Panther.
Have you guys noticed? I was gonna talk about this too. Like, when was the last time a good new IP came out?
Black Panther probably, right?
Right? Like,
Yeah.
it's always movies that are recycling
Yeah, or like
current
remakes.
existing IPs,
Yeah.
intellectual properties. And it's like there's like zero creativity, and the remakes are always shit because
Yeah.
it's like remaking existing good, like what was historically like a legendary IP, into like a very woke sort of thing.
It's a money grab.
Think She-Hulk.
Yeah,
Think,
and Ghostbusters, Ocean's 8.
Like, why do people keep doing
Yeah,
that?
like-
It's so
Yeah.
annoying.
And they're making like a new Ice Age. Boom.
Like, just make something new. Like, recently, and I'm not meant to criticize that much, but like I went to watch Red One. Have you guys seen that? I watched Red One literally the other day.
Is it a movie?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's got The Rock and Chris Evans in it.
Okay.
It was like, in my opinion, it was so bad. Like, it's just so typical Hollywood. Throw a bunch of money in it.
Yeah.
The plot was, I mean, I get that the movie was not meant to be like a very
Like a serious
movie.
Is it kind of like the later Fast and Furiouses? Like,
Yeah,
kind of
it's just like
action and...
it's like a
I didn't go into it with a big expectation.
Right.
I just wanted it to be a funny movie because I understand it was probably not meant to be that serious.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it was just like so boring.
I think it's just like more of like a family Christmas.
Yeah. It's meant to be like a family, but like I don't know. I swear I went into it with low expectations and I was still like kind
So
of
disappointed.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible. But like, it's just like these twists, like you said, like the Cleopatra thing.
Yeah.
And now when I play games, I can't even get away from it.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's just like-
I think Cartoon Network, like the OG really good IPs, and then I think before they died off, it was because they made like new IPs, but they made it like very woke as well.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like,
Was the OG stuff like Ben 10, SpongeBob, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
but
like
they also did some remix of.
I just like
That,
you just
right?
like kind of wonder like where did all those talented people go that made those originals? You know,
Yeah.
it's so saturated with just like woke shit.
Yeah, because I think there are times where like you should double down. For example, like I think there was some criticism that like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like the Greek one, was like too like LGBT, but then like it's factually correct that like in ancient Greece, I mean, there was a lot of like homosexuality and stuff like that. That's factually true.
Yeah.
And then people were
I
criticizing
played that game.
Yeah,
I played that game for like, I love that game by the way because
Yeah.
I love Greek mythology. I played for like probably 70 hours on my Steam. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It wasn't too. I felt like it was a pretty accurate representation.
And like, Assassin's Creed is known to be like historically accurate.
Yeah, well, then and now they have that controversy with the Japan one, where they have
a black.
they have a black samurai.
Black samurai.
And apparently, it's like history's only black samurai, or the first black samurai.
Yeah.
And then the whole controversy with this is that, what's it called? The source of who wrote that the historical piece of that there was like the first black samurai, his own source ended up to be himself.
Wait, what do you mean?
So Assassin's Creed took this white, by the way, he's like a white guy, took this white guy's source of like the first black samurai or something. But the guy in his writing of the first black samurai, he cited this other person, and it turns out this other, like, it was him.
Oh.
So he basically just cited himself. I think that's what happened, like off the top of my head.
Right.
So it was like a huge controversy. I believe Assassin's Creed was meant to be it was meant to come out like in November or early December, but now it's delayed to like February. And Ubisoft basically, they've just been taking fat hours after fat hours. Their stock, if you look at their stock, pop an image.
Pop it up.
It's just crumbling. I think they're trying to sell the company now. Like it's bad, man.
Shit.
It's bad. Like, this is what I mean though. Like, people think like, oh, you know, it's just games. We just sprinkle a bit of wokeness in there. But like, literally all these companies are failing and literally making huge losses.
Yeah. And like, I remember playing Assassin's Creed 4, and then I remember there was like diversity in the game, but like not in like the current way. It was like done very like tastefully and good. Like, it was historically accurate as well. You know, there's like black pirates, and, you know, female pirates, stuff like that. And it was all like real, based on like reality. Yeah. And it was done really well. And I fucking, that game, that story was like,
here's
so
the
good.
thing, right? Games have always been diverse.
Yeah.
It's just that there's a difference between being diverse, but then being like woke and stuff. Like this whole LGBTQ thing is, respectfully, like a new idea sort of thing.
Yeah, and people are complaining about.
I mean, like, people, but also say that everyone has been. There's been gay people like ages ago, right? And you play these Assassin's Creed games, which are historically based, and you see these like people that are like, you know, homosexual or whatever. And it's actually historically accurate, but no one questions it because everyone knows it was a thing back then.
Yeah.
And the reality is, it's diverse because the world is naturally diverse.
Exactly.
Like, that's just how it is. So when you get like all these new terms thrown in, that's when it becomes like annoying.
Yeah. And like, I saw some people were complaining about the Wukong game for like not being diverse enough.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So you guys all know IGN, right? We grew up with IGN.
Yeah.
Again, there's this meme where they rate really, really good games like 5 out of 10 or 7 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
And then, for example, they rate Dragon Age like a 9 out of 10.
What the fuck?
Because their writers are all very, and it's like huge, very, very controversial. Gaming journalism, they're all saturated with people that when they're writing reviews, they're all clearly
Have an
of that
agenda.
community,
Yeah.
right? Of have an agenda. Yeah, you're right. So they gave Wukong a
5 out of 10.
I think I don't know, but they didn't rate. I think
It's like very biased.
Wukong
rating.
didn't get much publicity because one, it's made by a Chinese company, and it's purely mythology based.
Yeah.
And you know, in China, they didn't give a crap about no LGBTQ stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why they were like, it's not diverse enough. Like that was literally one of the cons that like one of the reviewers made.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was really controversial because, you know, like if you're Chinese, you respect that Wukong was so authentic to your culture, and then you get people complaining about it's not diverse enough.
Yeah, exactly. It's like so stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, Arcane.
Yeah.
Like, what was it in the lore that like Vi and Caitlyn?
I don't know, but like when they did that, like in the show, like it was done tastefully.
Yeah.
It wasn't that like
It's a good example.
in your face,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But like you can even tell that like Arcane or League in general is, you can tell there's like a sprinkle of like that like movement there, which is fine because they don't rub it in your face.
Yeah.
Like for a good example of this, and I haven't watched the new season of Arcane, but in Valorant, for example, many of the Valorant agents like theorized to be like either like lesbians or whatever.
Yeah.
But like no one ever criticizes that because they don't talk about it in the game. Like they don't shove it in your face.
Yeah.
But everyone just knows it's like a backstory. And that's, I think that's how you should be diverse. Like you have these characters that are diverse, but you don't talk about it on screen like constantly.
Yeah, and like with their background shouldn't be the most important thing.
Yeah. Yeah, to get you, especially when you play like fantasy games or like even movies and all that, like that's the story is what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the gameplay and like
could you imagine playing a game like we just flip it around and you're like, and someone goes, "Yeah, I'm straight," like out of nowhere.
it's like, who cares?
Fuck yeah, like who cares? Yeah.
True.
But
Yeah.
that's my rant for the podcast.
No, that's
there.
very valid. I completely agree. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of seeing it slowly die down now, like a little bit.
Yeah. I have definitely seen it die down, and I think it's because it's
Donald
been just
Trump.
such a big failure that every company tried to adopt it, and it just didn't work.
Honestly, I thought it was because like Donald Trump won.
Well, you're talking about one country, but I guess diversity does. That whole movement probably stems the most from America.
Yeah.
And then you have like Kamala, her whole campaign was basically trying to support that community, which is not like, it's not nothing wrong with that. But
Yeah.
when you get down to, and if you talk politics, like the real issues is not about, it's about like affording things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I think that's why I think Trump won, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because like the end of the day, it's those issues are second to the fact that people need to put food on the table.
I agree.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Charlie Kirk debates 25
Yeah.
students? Have you watched the whole video?
Charlie Kirk is hella. Like I really think he's a good talker. Like he's really good. It's good.
Do you remember that one guy who was like, "Oh, define what a woman is," and then the guy was like, "A person who wishes to abide to societal norms typically associated with that of the female sex," or something like some like word salad. And then he was like, "Okay, now define what a man is," and he's like, "XY chromosomes."
Yeah.
That's like night and day of like.
Yeah. Well, then you get people that like when they ask like, "Oh, define woman," and then they say like, a person that identifies as a woman, and then you're like, "What?"
Yeah,
But
someone
like-
said that on the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to dive too deep into that, but I get what you mean. Like it's just like a bunch of noise, I reckon.
Yeah, and it's like a lack of critical thinking, I believe. Because like if you say, "Oh, what is a table?" A table is a surface typically propped up so that you can put stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
But if you say, "Oh, a table is something that looks like a table," that's not a definition, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like I have nothing against like people being that way.
Yeah.
It's just when you argue that those are, because a lot of those people believe that that's like the most important issues to tackle.
Yeah. And like the biggest,
That's where I disagree.
I think the biggest issue is that like people on that side of like the political spectrum, they like almost refuse to sort of listen to like other POVs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, like
yeah.
from what I've seen, like people who are like more like say like conservative or like right wing, like they're fine with like being friends with people with different views, but like people like that are very like far left, like if you don't agree on like certain things, like they will like not want to be your friend at all.
Yeah. They think they're like POV is the only right way. Like
Yeah.
I just think, look, when people come up, I mean, I'm sure. Have you seen those like Charlie Kirk's like
Yeah.
like
The
where he goes
students and
to
stuff.
schools and he like talks, and then people come up and then they argue about the fact that they're like oppressed, whether they're from like whatever community they're from. They're like, I feel like I don't have a fair shot. Like the reality is, like, bro, you have clothes on, you have food, like you probably have a job.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like they don't ever take a step back to just appreciate the fact that you have those things.
Yeah.
And you're like, right now the issue is that even the entire world, like the fact that we're in a recession, like everyone's just trying to get by. And I just think there are bigger issues now than those things.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to like oppression as well, which is like a big buzzword. Like if you don't live in like a third world country or like the Middle East or like Africa, or like you're in like a gang neighborhood in like South America, like you're not oppressed no matter what. Like there's nothing that like anyone can do in this country, like New Zealand, that like someone else can't do legally, right?
Yeah.
And you hear that talk about like, oh, but like, you know, sometimes it's like not safe to walk outside at night as a woman. It was like, it was the same would apply for a guy too. You know, it's like you both might get hurt. You both might get robbed, whatever. It's not exclusive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just like a little bit of a topic we touched on today.
Yeah, and like, do you remember the man versus bear thing?
Yeah.
Like, I still think about that sometimes, and I still think that people who say the bear, that they'd rather be in like the woods with a bear instead of a man is like actually just brain rotted.
You know, yeah, I was actually picked the bear person when you first asked me like months ago. And then the more I think about it, it's because when you asked me that question, it was so worded in a way that the guy was going to be a bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the average dude versus the average bear.
And then you think about it for a second and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, if you mean a random person you pick off the street,
They're not
like
the
9 in
chances
10,
are,
9
yeah.
in 10 chances you're going to be just fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you see them in the forest.
Yeah. Like, because like, obviously when you word it in that, the question is worded in a way to make you think that the guy is going to be a bad person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a trap question. But if you think about it twice, it's like, oh, yeah, no shit, you're going to pick the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
the
like-
bear will 100% fucking destroy you.
Yeah. Like the man, chances are like 99% of the time they just want to say hi, how's the day, and just like keep walking on their little hike.
90% of the time,
Even less than that, like 99.9.
99.9% of the time when you pick the
Yeah.
guy, it's going to be a chill guy.
Yeah.
Just a chill bang.
Yo, you should be like, when he asks, would you pick a bear or a guy? But I'm actually just a chill guy.
That's actually a really good one.
Right? That's
I feel like that'll pop out.
We should take a photo of you just like doing that pose.
yeah.
It's like when she said she'd rather be the bear, but she doesn't know you're just a chill guy.
Yeah.
That's actually such a
That's
good
a good one. That's actually a good one, bro. Oh,
my
God. Oh, that was a good one. You should make that meme. You just pop it up and write the text above.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a photo of you like after, and then we'll edit your face.
We'll just
to
have
look
all
like,
three of us stand there with our pouches like,
Yeah.
okay.
We should actually do that.
Yeah.
That'll be funny.
That's funny.
Just crop it into a forest backdrop.
Should we get on?
Should we wrap up or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much done with that topic.
Yeah. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed our deep discussion. This is like the first.
This is our first,
real,
like-
deep one.
It's definitely a controversial one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
a
I
yap.
think we tried something different today.
Yeah.
Trying
Talk
something
about
out.
just talking about more relevant topics as of recent times.
Yeah. You know the world's
Also
changing.
some lighthearted but relevant topics.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
We'll
just
always
three
come back
chill
to
dudes.
that. Yeah.
No,
Yeah. See you
Cool.
guys in the next
All
one.
right.
for a
Peace.
special Christmas
special.
episode.
Yep.
Are we doing anything special?
Probably not.
You'll find out.
Should we wear Christmas hats?
We'll find out.
We'll find out next week.
All right, peace.
All right. Peace.